Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to our academic presentation. Before we begin, let's first introduce our member. The first is we have Hoyer, the second is Adila, and the third is Salman. And I will be the moderator for this presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, on this occasion, we will explore an interesting topic entitled cultural behavior in business. Much of today, business is conducted across international borders, and while the majority of the global business community might share the use of English as a common language, the nuances and the expectation of business communication might differ greatly from culture to culture. A lack of understanding of the cultural norms and the practices of our business acquaintance can result in unfair judgment, misunderstanding, and breakdown in communication. Here are three areas of difference in the business ethic around the world that could help stand you in a good stead when you next find yourself working with someone from a different culture. Uh, We hope you continue to watch our presentation until the end so that we can get knowledge from our great speaker. Alright, without any further ado, let's first begin with our first speaker, Mrs. Beautiful Adila. Adila, the time is yours.
Thank you to the moderator for the warm welcome. Hello, my name is Adil Fiati. It is my pleasure to be given this chance. Alright, the thing that I want to share with you is about addressing someone. Here I will present the first part of the topic. When discussing this topic in a training course, a German trainee and a British trainee got into a hot debate about whether it was appropriate for someone with a doctorate to use the corresponding title on their business card. The British trainee maintained that anyone who wasn't a medical doctor, expecting to be addressed as doctor, was disgustingly pompous and full of themselves. The German trainee, however, argued that the hard work and years of education put into earning that PhD should give them full rights to expect to be addressed as doctor. The stark difference in opinion over something that could be conceived as minor and thus easily overlooked goes to show that we often attach meaning to even the most mundane practices. When things that we are used to are done differently, it could spark the strongest reaction in us. While many continental Europeans and Latin Americans prefer to be addressed with a title, for example, Mr. or Mrs., and their surname, when meeting someone in a business context for the first time, Americans and increasingly the British now tend to prefer using their first names. The best thing to do is to listen and observe how your conversation partner addresses you. And if you are still unsure, do not be afraid to ask them how they would like to be addressed. So that's my part. Thank you everyone for listening. I'll return it to the moderator.
Alright, thank you, Dila, from the great presentation. Next, we will have Mr. Salman as a speaker. Mr. Salman, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, moderator, for the warm welcome. Hi, hello, my and gentlemen. My name is Salman Tajuddin. It is my pleasure to be given this chance. All right, the thing that I want to share with you is about smiling. Here, I will present the first part of the topic. Research about smiling found that Russian considers is as substitution. On the other hand, It is a sign of openness, friendship, and respect in countries like USA. Another thing thing is that a country like Germany considers smiling people as intelligent. Meanwhile, Japan thinks of is as non-intelligent. Okay, so thanks my part. Thanks everyone for listening. I'll return it to the moderator.
All right, thank you, Salman, for the great and long presentation. And the next one, we will have Mr. Hoiri to read the eye contact. Mr. Hoiri, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, the moderator, for the warm welcome. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shuheri. It is my pleasure to be given this chance. Alright, the thing that I want to share with you about a context of the culture behavior in business. Here I will present first part uh, a context. An American or British person might be looking their client in the eye to show that they are paying full attention to what is being said. But if that the client is from Japan or Korea, they might find the direct eye contact awkward or even disrespectful. In part of South America and Africa, prolonged eye contact could also be seen as challenging authority. In the Middle East, eye contact across gender is considered uh, inappropriate, although eye contact within gender could signify honesty and truthfulness. Having an increased awareness of the possible difference in expectation and behavior can be help us avoid case of miscommunication. But it is vital that we also remember that cultural stereotype can be detrimental to building good business relationship. Although national culture could play a part in shaping the way we behave and think, we are also largely influenced by the region we come from, the communicated we associate with our age and gender, our corporate culture, and our individual experience of the world. The knowledge of the potential difference should therefore be something we keep at the back of our mind rather than something that we ask to pigeonhole the individual of an entire nation. Okay, that's my part. Thank you everyone for listening. I will return to the moderator.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hoiri. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful from our speakers. After listening from our great speaker, the conclusion is read by Hoiri before. So we are finally at the end of this presentation. We would like to once again thank you for your attention. Hopefully you find this even beneficial. Have a nice day and goodbye.